Hello, my beautiful people. How you guys doing? Hello, hello, hello. Wow. Hello, guys. Welcome to my live chat again. Wherever you find yourself, welcome. And today we are going to be discussing 10 ways to maintain your long distance relationship. So I want you to come online. Let's discuss 10 ways to maintain a long distance relationship. Mhm. So every Friday, I like to welcome you to my live, chats. Yeah. Every Friday, I want you to be part of it wherever you find yourself. This is the Sametta Williams TV, and I want you to subscribe, follow, and like our videos. Yep. 10 ways you can maintain a long distance relationship. Hmm. You see, long distance relationship is very difficult to be in. Yeah, it's very long distance relationship. Yeah, it's very, very challenging, very, very, very difficult to be in a long distance relationship. But there are things that you can learn, you can do to help guide you in your long distance relationship. So I will give you 10 ways on how you can maintain your long distance relationship. Mhm. So we say maintaining a long distance relationship can be challenging, but there are several strategies that can help strengthen the bond between your partners. We all know that long distance relationship is very hard to do that will help you to maintain that long distance relationship. No matter the distance, if you abide by these rules, it will help you to maintain that long distance relationship. Hi, Achi, how are you? Welcome to my life. Welcome. So there are 10 ways to help you maintain your long distance relationship. So if you are in a long distance relationship and you are finding it difficult, just listen to what I'm about to tell you. It will help you to maintain that long distance relationship. So maintaining a long distance relationship, number one, it has to do with communication. Communication is key in maintaining a long distance relationship. You cannot have a long distance relationship when you do not communicate. If you are the type that don't communicate, do not go into a long distance relationship because that relationship is not going to survive. Communication is key in a long distance relationship. Yes, regular and open communication helps build trust and intimacy. Use various channels like video calls, audio calls, text messages. It will help you to what? Maintain that long distance relationship. James Etta, thank you for being on the live. Thank you. Thank you. So you see, you cannot have a long distance relationship when you do not communicate. When you are the sharp type, you don't do video calls. There are a lot of us, we don't like to video calls. How can you be in a long distance relationship when you don't want the person to see your face all of the time? So communication is very important. Learn to send texts to the person randomly as often as you can to spicing up that relationship, to keep that person glued to you. You people need to call as many times as you can, because obviously the relationship has distance and you want the two of you to get connected and to be close together. And the only way it can happen is through communication. So another way you can maintain your long distance relationship is one, set goals and expectation. Yes, number two, you have to set goals and expectation. Obviously, you need to know what you are putting yourself up against or what you are getting yourself into. If you do not set goals and have expectation in that long distance relationship, that distant relationship is not going to survive. So maintaining a long distance relationship, one, communication is key. Two, set goals and expectation is very important. Discuss your goals with the relationship, such as how often you will communicate and when you might visit each other. This provides both partners with a clear sense of direction. You need to know where the relationship is heading to, because obviously this is a long distance relationship. So if you do not set your goals and have expectation, I'm telling you, you will be in this long distance relationship and you will see no results. This relationship will not take you anywhere. At the end of the day, you will be frustrated because you have wasted all of your time, all of your emotion into this relationship, and it's not fruitful. It's not going to take you anywhere because you did not set your goals and your expectation right. So at the end of the day, you'll be so much frustrated. So before you go into a long distance relationship, make sure to know what you are getting yourself into. Know what you are getting yourself into will help you to maintain that relationship. Number three, play visit. I mean, for crying out loud, you cannot be in a long distance relationship when you don't plan on visiting the person. You need to visit your partner, or your partner needs to visit you, because obviously that's how you two are going to get connected with each other. Ask the person, when are you coming to visit me, or when should I come and visit you? If you do not plan on visiting the person, or you are the type who don't like to travel and the person who don't like to travel, how are you going to maintain that relationship? Obviously, the relationship is long. It's a long distance. So you need to plan on visiting the person, whether once in a month or a year or however you people are going to plan to do it, but it's something that you have to do. You need to plan on visiting the person. If possible, plan visit to spend time together. Having future visit to look forward to can make the distance feel more manageable. The more the two of you plan on visiting each other, the more you can minimize that distance. Even though you people are living war apart, but the more you constantly visit your partner, it's like your two worlds will come together. You need to visit your partner if you want that long distance relationship to be maintained. You need to communicate. And third, you need to plan visit. Decide when to visit the person, when the person will visit you is very important. And number four, be creative. If you are in a long distance relationship and you are planning on getting yourself into a long distance relationship, you need to be creative. Yes, Creativity is very important when it comes to a long distance relationship. How can you be creative in a long distance relationship? You have to engage in activities together. How can you engage in activities together? Even from a distance, you can watch movies, all of the time, watch movie with the person, play online games, or even cook the same recipe while video chatting. So while the two of you are chatting, be cooking that your favorite meal. They themselves will be cooking their favorite meal. That's how you people will get connected. That's how you will be, creative. That's how you can be creative. You'll play online games together. You'll share fun together. You see, long distance relationship, it just takes people with serious mind. You have to be serious. You have to be mature. You have to be focused. You have to be determined. You have to be patient. You have to know what you want. Because obviously to be in a long distance relationship, it's not joke. It's not easy to be in a long distance relationship. It's not easy to be in a long distance relationship because sometimes you really want to see the person and you cannot because of distance. So you need to be creative enough to know what are some of the things that you need to do to bring the person closer to you. Even though distance is like a barrier between the two of you, but then be creative enough and say, oh, what can I do? Okay, let me call him or let me call her and tell her, can we play games? Can we cook together? Can we do video calls? Can we do this? Can we do that? It will help to spicing up the relationship. It will help the relationship to be so good, and it will flourish. Because it's like you really want to do things all of the time with your partner, and your partner too is eager to do things with you. That's how that relationship is going to survive. Be very creative if you want your relationship to survive. And number 5, share experience. You cannot be in a long distance relationship when the two of you don't share your experiences with each other or your experience with each other. Let me say this. If you want to start a long distance relationship, meaning if you want to go into a long distance relationship, you don't need to be bossy. You don't need to be too much in quote unquote, in control. It's not going to help you. You need to be very friendly. You need to be very kind. You need to be very jovial. You need to be very kind. You need to be very jovial. You need to be very friendly if you want to go into a long distance relationship. Oh yes, because there are things that you need to do. You understand? There are things that you need to do. You need to share your experience with each other. So how can you share your experiences or your experience with each other to help you maintain that long distance relationship? Keep each other updated about your daily lives. Share photos, videos, and stories about your day-to-day activities to feel more connected. That's how you share your experience or experiences with your partner in a long distance relationship. Tell the person where you went. Send some sexy and beautiful picture to the person. Yes. I mean, all of that will keep the person glued to the relationship. You need to do that. Tell them about your daily activities, your day-to-day activities. Don't keep the person in the dark. Always tell them what you are up to so that they can be informed of what you are doing in your life. Let them be part of your life because obviously this is a long distance relationship. You need to keep the person informed. You need to keep them updated like the way you do your phone. Yes, always tell them what you are up to. Do not keep your partner in the dark if you want to maintain a long distance relationship. Share your experiences by one, keeping them informed of your day-to-day activities. Learn to share your most interesting photos with them. Even your funny photos, share it with them. Share stories with them. Tell them jokes. Tell them how your day went, whether your day was funny or it was, sad, it was joyful, whatever it was, you just need to tell them about your day so that they too can be in the know of what's happened to you or what is happening to you. And number six, this one is very important. Trust and honesty is important in maintaining a long distance relationship. You cannot maintain a long distance relationship when one person is lying to the other. You cannot maintain a long distance relationship when one person is not telling the other person the truth. It's like you are in another relationship and then lying to the person that you don't have anybody. That is not healthy. It's not good for a long distance relationship. It's not something that you're supposed to do. So if you are in a long distance relationship, you need to be very trustworthy. You need to be honest to the person as much as you can. Build a foundation of trust by being honest about your feelings and concerns. Avoid misunderstanding by addressing issues as they arise. Always tell the person about your feelings, how you feel. In fact, maybe they will say something to you and you don't like it. You need to tell them how you feel. You need to tell them about your feelings. Do not keep it inside of you and hoping that the person know. No, they don't know. They want you to tell them how you feel. And if you know that the relationship that you are in, you have someone else, make them to know that obviously, even though we are in this relationship, but I have someone else. But I just want to see how far this relationship will go. I think it's better to be honest with someone than to lie to them. But if you know the person is the only person that you have in this relationship, you need to make them to know. You are the only person that I'm depending on. I have no one else. So I'm being very honest to you or honest with you, and I want you to be the same with me. Because I don't want to enter into this relationship and I don't have any future. I don't know where we are going or we are headed to. You need to be very blunt. You need to be very open with me. You need to be very bold with me. And this is me. If you are in for a long thing, me too, I'm in for it. If you are not serious, let me know. It's better to be honest with someone than to lie to someone. It's not good to lie to anyone, especially when it comes to relationship. Then more or less a long distance relationship. Be very honest with the person. And trust is very key in a long distance relationship. Number 7, how to maintain a long distance relationship? Surprise. Surprises is key. You need to surprise each other. That's how you maintain a long distance relationship. Yes, you need to surprise each other if you want to maintain a long distance relationship. Yes, small surprises can help keep the relationship exciting. Send your thoughtful gifts, letter, or play surprise video calls to show you care. You need to be, see the thing about long distance relationship, as I said, you need to be creative. You need to be smart enough. Because it's like you want this relationship to work. So you need to try all of the things that you need to try, all of the things that you need to do to make this relationship to work. Yes, you need to surprise this person all of the time. When you wake up in the morning and you are in your nightgown and you are so sexy, you are so, take that picture, do that video call and send it to the person. Allow the person to be part of your life. You understand? Share your life with the person. That's how close the relationship is going to be. Even though you people are miles and miles away from each other. But the more you connect with them through video calls, through pictures and videos, I mean, you are bringing them closer and closer to you, and they will always want to be with you. They will always want to be with you, and at the end of the day, they are going to plan on visiting you. But if you say you are in a long distance relationship and you do not communicate with the person, you don't do video calls, you don't send gifts, you don't do anything, I mean, that is not a relationship. Seriously, that is not a relationship. You need to think again. Do not play with someone's emotion. No. If you are in for it, be into it or get into it with your whole self. Don't play with people's emotions when it comes to love. It's not good. Yeah. Number 8, stay positive. How to maintain a long distance relationship is by being positive. You need to stay positive. Don't put any negative thoughts into your coconut head. Be positive as much as you can if you want to maintain a long distance relationship. You have to stay positive. Focus on the positive aspects of your relationship. Remind each other why you value and love each other despite the distance. Tell the person always why you people are together, why you decide to accept them even though they are far away from you. Tell them how sweet they are, how loving, how caring they are. Be so romantic to them. Try to appreciate them. Try to tell them the reason why you are in the relationship. If you like the way they talk, you tell them. If you like the way they smile, you tell them. If you like the way they behave to you, they treat you, you tell them. But you always need to be positive in whatever you are saying. Don't think about the negative aspects of the relationship. No, you have to stay positive. Yes, you have to stay positive and always tell them how much you value them, how much you respect them, and how much you want to be with them. That alone will keep the person excited and entertained and loved. Like all of the time, they just want to be in your presence. All of the time, they just want to be talking to you. All of the time, they want to be on the phone just to hear your voice. They want to see your picture. They want to do a video calls with you. They just want to be with you because of the way you talk to them, because of the way you respect them, because of the way you treat them. Let me tell you, the way you treat people, the way you talk to people, it have everlasting impact in their lives. The way you talk to people, your first impression. Okay, we are sorry for the bad network. I'm so sorry. So we say stay positive. You need to stay positive. Yes, you need to focus on the positive aspects of your relationship, reminding each other about your values, the love you have for each other. Tell the person how much you value them, how much you love them, and how much you want to be with them. Yeah, it's very important. Number 9, support each other. Support in any kind of relationship is important. Whether a long distance relationship, a short distance relationship, whatever the relationship is, you need to support each other. Support is very important. You cannot be in a long distance relationship when you don't support your partner. That is not a relationship. Yeah. So supporting each other is very important in the long distance relationship. Yeah. Be there for each other during tough times and celebrate each other's achievements, reinforcing your emotional connection. So the more you are connecting with the person by being there for them emotionally, by being there for them financially. I mean, when the person is happy, you are there for them. When they are sad, you are there for them. When they are having a good time, you are there for them. No matter the mood or the circumstances or the situation, you are always present in their lives. That is a good sign. That is a good thing to make, to maintain your relationship. Yes, that is very good. Because if you do not be there for that person, if you're not there for that person when something bad happens to them, they will start to think, I mean, how can I be in a relationship when the person do not care about me? It's like I'm sick and the person don't care. This thing has happened to me, they don't care. They don't support me financially, they don't support me morally, they don't support me, emotionally. It means they are never there for me. No, I don't think I need to be in this kind of relationship. Then that person will start doubting themselves. Yes, they will start doubting themselves. And once doubt enter into your mind, for that, the way you will see that relationship, you are not going to see it like the way you saw it in the beginning. You are going to start having one or two doubts, and at the end of the day, you start to lose interest because it's like, when something happens to me, he's not there or she's not there. She don't want to be part of it. So I don't think this relationship is for me. And then what will happen to that relationship? You will start losing interest. Yes, you will start losing interest. And before you know it, that sweet relationship has crumbled. It has come to an end. Because why? You people fail to support each other during the tough time and the good time. You were never present. You were never there. You were too busy for them. If you truly love someone, you can never be busy for the people, for the person you truly love. You always have time for the ones you love. You will always make time for the ones you love. You will always be there for the ones you love. But the ones that you don't love, you cannot give them your time. You will never be there for them. Because why? You don't love them. So anyone that loves you will always give him or her their time. They will always be there to support you no matter what. So supporting each other is very important in a long distance relationship. Number 10, discuss the future. If you want to maintain a long distance relationship, you need to discuss your future with this person. Discuss your future with the person. Let the person know your in, your intention in the relationship, or make your intention known in the relationship. Discuss the future. Where do you hope to see this relationship in the next 1 to 2 years, even in the next 6 to 1 year? Where you hope to see this relationship? Because obviously you cannot be in this long distance relationship for 6 months, 1 year, 2 years, and nothing happening. You are wasting your time. You are wasting your energy. You are wasting your love. You are wasting yourself into something that has no future. You are wasting your time, your efforts, your resources, your emotion. You are investing everything into this relationship that has no future. It has no future, and you are investing all of your time, all of your money, all of your emotion, everything, your love, everything. And at the end of the day, you realize that the person really was not into it. The person was not into the relationship like the way you were into it. Then you get so frustrated, so mad, so heartbroken. You have wasted all of your time. How are you going to start again? Because you fail to want to discuss your future. And because you fail to discuss your future, this is the result. You are now heartbroken. The person don't see you like the way you saw them. The love was not balanced. You were loving them while they were loving someone else. And at the end of the day, to start at fresh is becoming difficult, or it will become so difficult for you. it will become so hard for you because you fail to do just a simple thing to discuss the future. Talks about your future together and how you plan to what eventually close the distance. Having a plan can provide motivation and a sense of security. You need to tell this person, we are in this long distance relationship for 6 months, for 3 months, for 1 year, 2 years. How can we close this gap? How can we come together? How can we make this thing work? Am I coming to you or are you coming to me? What is the future? What are we doing? Who coming to who? Let's start planning together. We cannot be miles away from each other and start to plan. We need to come together. All of these questions need to be put on the table at the very beginning of the relationship, because obviously this is a long distance relationship. So you need to tell them what are the future of this long distance relationship, because I don't want to waste or to invest my emotion, my time, my money, my everything into this relationship that is not going to work. So you need to tell me, are you in or are you out? What is the future? Will you come to me, or am I going to go to you or come to you? Whatever it is, you need to communicate. You need to discuss it. That's why communication in a long distance relationship is key. It's paramount. It's important. Communication is key. It's the only key. Because the moment you start to communicate with your partner, the more you start to talk things that will help the relationship to survive. But you need to know your future in that relationship. When you realize that person don't want to talk about the future of that relationship, walk away while you can. Don't wait until it is too late. Walk away. The sooner, the better will be for you. So let us recap on what we said. So maintaining a long distance relationship, there are 10 ways that you can maintain a long distance relationship. I'm not saying this is the only way you can maintain a long distance relationship. No, I'm just providing 10 ways to help you maintain a long distance relationship. One, we said communication is key. The more you communicate with your partner, the more your relationship begins to flourish and grow. The more you will maintain that healthy long distance relationship. We said two, set goals and expectation will help you to maintain a long distance relationship. Three, plan visit. You need to visit the person need to visit you. Once you're in a long distance relationship, visitation is key. And four, be creative. You need to be creative when you are in a long distance relationship. If you want to maintain that long distance relationship, be creative. Engage yourself in activities, online activities that will bring the person closer. And number five, share experience. Tell the person how was your day, how your day went, everything that happens to you. You need to share your story with them. You need to tell them everything. That will help your long distance relationship to grow. And number six, we say trust and honesty. Trust and honesty is very important in maintaining a long distance relationship. So if you want to maintain a long distance relationship, you have to be truthful to yourself and to the person. You have to be honest enough. Do not be fake. Be as real as you can. Faking things will just create more tension, more chaos, in the relationship. It will just make the relationship to just lose taste. Because at the end of the day, when the person gets to know who you really are,
it's going to be terrible. I mean, they are not going to like it. It's not going to be good at all. Yeah, it's not going to be good. So it's going to be so terrible. It's going to be so terrible for them. So the best thing you can do to maintain a long distance relationship is by being honest with yourself with the and with the person. Be trustworthy. You should be somebody who the person can trust. And number seven, we say surprise each other. You cannot be in a long distance relationship when you don't surprise your partner. Surprise them with that little thing. It's very important. It will help the relationship to flourish, to grow, to be alive. Oh yes, you need to you need to surprise the person. Yes, it could be video calls, it could be picture, it could be gifts. Whatever it is, just learn to surprise the person. It will help you to maintain a long-lasting relationship. And number eight, we say staying focused. Yeah. Staying focused will help you to maintain your long distance relationship. How can you stay positive? Stay Staying positive means always think, you know, the best, and no, always think good about the person. Always, do not think bad. Always think good about the person. You need to think on the good the good side of the person. I mean, who they are to you, the little things that they do to make you happy. You know, their smile, their jokes. Yeah, I mean, the way they talk, the way they walk, the way they behave. You just need to continue thinking that way about them. It will help you be grounded. It will help you to be rooted into the relationship. And you're just going to keep loving this person, keep loving them, and keep loving them. And before you know it, boom, the two of you have come together, and now the relationship is what? Sweet. Yeah, so stay positive, meaning you have to focus on the positive aspects of your relationship. You need to remind each other why you value and love each other despite the distance. You need to constantly reminding the person why you two are in this long distance relationship, why you love this person so much. And number nine, support each other. You cannot be in a long distance relationship when you do not support your partner. Support is key. Support is very important. Whether you are supporting them financially, socially, I mean, whatever way you are supporting them, whatever means you are using to support them, you have to support them. Yeah, so be there for each other during tough times and celebrate each other's achievements, reinforcing your emotional connection. So you have to always be there for this person to reinforce your connection with them. So always be there for them. And number 10, 10 and not the last, discuss your future. Yeah, as I said, discussing your future is important. It's very important. So talks about your future together and how you plan to eventually close the distance. Having a plan can provide motivation and a sense of security. So the more you discuss your future, the better for the relationship. So if you discuss your future with the person, you are like telling the person, I mean, what is the fate of our relationship? Will you come to me? Will I go to you? Are we in this forever? Or we are just, playing around? Because if you are in a long distance relationship, you need to be straightforward. You need to tell the person, you need to be as bold as you can. You need to tell the person what you want, or else you are going to waste your time in for nothing long distance relationship. Tell the person what you want and go for what you want. And if you realize what you want, you are not getting it in that long distance relationship, walk away while you can. Walk away while you can. So I'm about to take leave of you, but let me say this: each relationship is unique. Whether long distance relationship, short distance relationship, whatever the relationship seems to be, every relationship is unique. Mhm. So it is important to find what works best for you and your partner. So whatever relationship that you think work best for you, just go for it. You don't have to do what other people are doing. No, you just don't have to. Because let me tell you, is not everybody long distance relationship work for them. Long distance relationship might work for Mary, but it may not work for Esther. Yeah, so not everything works for everybody. So you need to know what works for you and then you go for it. So if you realize that this thing is not working for me, you know, you just walk away from in it while you have the time. So follow me again on Friday, same time, as we discuss another interesting topic. So if you know that this video was helpful to you, just send me a thumbs up, like the video, comment on it, and follow. Yeah, you have to subscribe to me. And every Friday by this time, we are going to chat. So if you want to chat with me, if you want to talk with me, you can do that on Friday. I love you. So let me say this to Achi. Thank you so much for being on the live. And also, James Etta. I want to say James Etta. I hope I'm pronouncing the name right. Thank you, sweetie. Thank you all. And all those that are watching the video, I love you guys so much. Thank you. Let's do this on Friday, same time. Have yourself a great time. I love you guys.